It'll be 1 year on Valentine's Day. I don't know, like, before we even started dating, we would go out to eat places, but it was never like we saw it as a date. We saw it as just like going to get food. But I would say, like, I think our first date was maybe Pluckers. If I could, maybe, like, it's the first time that I can remember.
Yeah.
Was going to Pluckers and ordering some teriyaki and barbecue wings.
And we like split them. It was good though.
Was it awkward?
Kind of. He asked to meet my dad, and we had like just met, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I asked to meet her stepdad, and she was like, no. I was
like
like,
we
all
had
right.
literally just met, so. He has like a lot of good things about him, but I think the best thing is not only is he like a sweet boyfriend and stuff, but he's kind of like my best friend too. So it makes things a lot easier and like more fun. And then he still like gives me butterflies, like even though we've been dating for like a year, like right now I'm like kind of like nervous still, so.
When anyone first sees Falyn, she's always this like standoffish, like I'm gonna stand in the corner and just like, you know, do my thing. But when you get to know her, she's literally the funniest person you'll ever meet in your life. Like she's made me laugh at things that I didn't even know were funny. Like just the way that she looks at things, and she's also like one of the most loyal human beings that, you know, she's never gonna cross anyone, and she's nothing but a bundle of good.
Probably like, yeah, we went to San Antonio over Christmas break, and I like introduced him to my grandparents, my dad, and my little sisters. And on one of the days, just me and him went to Fiesta, Texas, Six Flags, and we were there all day, just us two. It was really fun.
What made it fun?
I think
The pictures.
Yeah.
The pictures as you would see yourself after, like when you're on the ride, and the pictures that get flashed out of nowhere. I thought that was the funniest part.
Or like we had these people like draw the pictures of us, like you know whenever you go to like amusement parks and they do that, they like drew a picture of us, and it was like spot on, so. Yeah, we have. Okay, so this is what happened. Whenever it was like right after we started dating, we were in the kitchen, and I was like,
It wasn't right after. It was like 2 months or something like that. It wasn't right after.
Oh, okay. Well, I like was like leaning on him, and I like accidentally was like, I love you, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I just
She said it, and then she ran away from me, and I was like, I'm so confused.
What did you say? You didn't even hear what I said, but like I was like freaked out because I was like, oh my god, I just said that. It's so early, but like it was just natural. Like I meant it.
She said it, and then she just like took off.
Because I didn't mean to say that. Like it was an accident, but I like sprinted away, and then like later that night, I think he ended up telling me.
Yeah.
It's because he kind of like figured out that's.
And
what
just
I
like
said.
when you say someone I love you, it's just like it kind of, you know, that like the person's got your back, and it's easy to tell her that because like she said, like we're best friends. Like I've never gotten along with anyone as much as I get along with her, and I think it's just another 3 words that kind of just resemble us.
We kind of do this thing like whenever we say I love you, we say the other person says I love you more. So like if he's ever
if you
like,
say I love you too,
that means you're like in a bad
done.
mood. Like
Yeah.
if he's like love you too, I'm like really? Like we say love you more because like one person always tries to outdo the other on who loves who more.
Absolutely. I was head over heels for her as soon as I walked in that door on New Year's.
Yeah, I kept like calling him, and like there was like 2 parties like down the street from each other, and I kept on like trying to get him to come over where we were. I was like, hey, come back over here and stuff, and like everyone was like, are you trying to like hang out with him? I was like, yeah. Funny story about that one. He came up with my nickname. He wanted to call me Fal when he first met me, but like I hated it. Like I did not like it.
Yeah, I started calling her Foul, and she was like, ew, no, that's so gross. And like now she like has, is she wearing her now?
No.
She has like necklaces that says Foul on it, and just.
It's like my name on Twitter. Like my friends started to think it was kind of cute, and I was like,
And
oh
like
yeah.
we kind of have nicknames for each other in each other's phones. Like I don't know, first time it was weird. Like she was, we talked about like what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear my name? And she said, well, Logan, like log, it like kind of reminds me of a tree. So
Yeah.
since like the first time she had my number in her phone, it's always been just the tree emoji as me in her phone. And for me, it was, I don't know why, but I think of hot dogs when I say the word Falyn. So mine's just always been a hot dog.
I think it's because like the sausages that we always eat.
I don't know if those are nicknames, but I think just how much we're into each other. Like
I don't know,
how,
it feels so different than most like high school relationships. Like I know that's hard to say because like we're not in other relationships, but like it feels like
we've both been in our fair share. I'm not gonna say fair share, but like we've both been in high school relationships, and we've both like seen friends go through relationships, and we can just tell like what we have is like nothing.
it's a lot different.
It's like
it feels a
nothing
lot
like that.
stronger or something like that. And also what kind of makes us different is I feel like we kind of have like our own language a little bit. Like he can look at me a certain way and I'll know if he's like upset or something's wrong, or like just how we talk to each other. Like other people don't really understand what we're saying, but like we get each other.
We do. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess it up.
No, it's not.
It's been a long
Wait,
time
you
since we did it. Here.
No, up here.
Okay.
A thing or whatever you want to
I
do.
want it.
What are you gonna do?
Just gonna.
1, 2, 3.